I don't make impulse decisions. Who's heard this objection? I used to lose so many deals to this objection until I started closing it the way I'm about to show you. A prospect says, I don't make impulse decisions. You're going to respond with, hey, I respect the fact that you have a certain way of going about making decisions. That being said, not making impulse decisions. Is this a new behavior that you started committing to, or is this always how you've operated? Two variations, okay? First variation is going to be, this is new behavior. You're going to say, okay, so this is something new. What happened recently that kind of enforced you to want to start not making decisions on the spot for things that you know are going to make your life better? They're going to give you that example, and then you're going to anchor a good decision in the past versus what they're currently doing now. Okay, that makes sense, Mr. Prospect. So I'm assuming that not every decision you've made has been awful because, you know, you're fairly successful right now. So that being said, what kind of decision have you made in the past? You know, have you made any successful decisions in the past, or are you just kind of like a total F up? They're going to say, no, I have, obviously. And you're going to say, okay, can you tell me about one? They're going to tell you about it. You're going to say, okay, Mr. Prospect, well, based on everything that happened there, do you see any similarities to the one that you're going to make today? They're going to say, yeah, exactly. Okay, well, that being said, you know, knowing that that was a good decision for you, knowing this one looks like that decision, what risk do you see associated with saying yes today, knowing all that to be true? They're going to say, well, I don't know, I guess not a lot. Okay. So would it be unreasonable for me to suggest that we do this deal today, assuming that we can take all the risk off the table to a reasonable extent? They're going to say, yeah, I guess so. Let's do it. At which point now it becomes logistical, find out what the risk is, make each of those things a non-issue, boom, get the deal done. This is variation 2. They say they have always made impulse decisions, and that's always how it's worked, and they've never wanted to make impulse decisions ever, okay? This is a forever thing that they've been doing. Instead, this is how you're going to respond for variation 2. Okay, Mr. Prospect, that makes a lot of sense. So you have always done it this way to where you don't make impulse decisions on things that you're confident will improve your life. This has been like a normal thing. Fair enough. That being said, wouldn't you agree that all the decisions that you made up to this point that have been consistent are the reason why you're in the situation you're in right now? They're going to say, well, yeah, I guess I could see that. Okay. That being said, is there any reason why you wouldn't give yourself permission today to make some type of change in the way that you make decisions so you can start actually having the things that you know you deserve to have? They're going to say, well, no, I mean, I guess, you know, we should do something different. Okay, but why? Let them sell you. They're going to tell you all the things on why. And you're going to say, okay, so Mr. Prospect, basically what you're saying is the reason why you want to do this is because you know that you're going to get all of these outcomes. Am I hearing you right? They're going to say yes. Okay, so what else would be stopping you from gaining access to us so you can get all the things that you know are going to get you what you need? And they're going to tell you all their fears, doubts, limiting beliefs. You're going to make each of those things a non-issue. And then you're going to say, Mr. Prospect, knowing each of those things are a non-issue, would there be any reason why we couldn't work out a deal today so this way you could start having X outcome that they've referenced? I'm going to say, no, I mean, what can we do? And that's how you close the deal when you deal with the I don't make impulse decisions objection. And don't forget to comment below when you use this rebuttal on an objection. Let me know how it worked out for you. And don't forget to follow my Instagram page for more amazing sales tips so I can help you make more money and more commissions and close more deals.